in studio, we have an entrepreneur from the Venture Network. His name is Abu, and he will be sharing all his knowledge that he has on entrepreneurship. Abu, now Venture Network, which brings different startups together and different businesses together, is based in Johannesburg, a commercial hub at the very Jozi hub. Can that business model work in a smaller community?
Absolutely. So what we've tried to do with Venture Network is showcase various resources available to startups across Johannesburg. So the next event is going to be hosted at Jozi Hub. We've hosted events at other resources as well. And within each hub, it's almost a community in itself. There are resources within that community that support entrepreneurs, help them grow and nurture them.
And with these different ones that come together, what can you suggest to be the perfect pitch? Because you're in a small community, not all of them have pitched before. So what ideas or what sort of tips would you give to a person pitching?
I would say be authentic, but at the same time be passionate, or display your passion on your company and on the topic that you're talking about. Entrepreneurs and investors in particular are looking for passionate people that will overcome the hurdles that are presented when they are presented, people that will pursue it with perseverance.
And I'm going to ask you to pick a favorite here and say, what has been your best idea that you've heard from these various pitches that you encounter?
So we've heard a number of ideas, and of all of them, I think that there's a company called FitKey that has presented a fitness solution. They were based in Cape Town, have since moved up to Joburg to expand their product offering here. And effectively what they do is they allow entrepreneurs, the community, to experience different fitness routines. So if, for example, today you want to do CrossFit and tomorrow you want to do wall climbing and then the following day you want to do Pilates, FitKey will allow you to do that based on one subscription model. I think it appeals to me because I've also got a passion for fitness and enjoy the lifestyle.
Sure. And do you find that important, putting what you're passionate about into creating a startup or creating an idea?
Yes, absolutely. There needs to be the most important question in doing whatever you are doing as an entrepreneur is the why. Why are you doing this? And if you don't have the passion for it, you often find when times are tough that the driver is missing and that you don't overcome those hurdles that you're faced with. So having passion is very important in what you do.
Abu, with the Venture Network, what has been your biggest obstacle that you've had to overcome?
With Venture Network, being a non-profit, I think funding is always hard to come by. We started this as a two-man team, myself and Wayne Berger. We've since grown to 7 people in total, but it's always been a struggle in terms of funding. We've often had to put our own personal funds into Venture Network to get through certain times. And what we are looking for at this point in time is some sponsorship. I think with any startup, funding is often a problem. The other big problem that startups face is clients. And those are the 2 biggest obstacles for any startup.
So now, if I'm a person, let's say I'm a person who's come from a 9-to-5 job, there's security, there's a salary every month, and now I want to go into entrepreneurship, but like you say, funding is a problem. What can you tell me that would inspire me to go for it, regardless of the risk involved?
Well, I made that very same transition a few years back. I was in a corporate job, looking then to start my own business. At the time, I wasn't quite sure what business it would be. And I pursued various different ideas. I think the easiest way to actually see if something will work is to do it and to pursue it. Test it, and even if it's on a part-time basis, up until you build it to a certain level where you can then make a decision on whether this is something you should pursue on a full-time basis or not.
That's very good advice. I'll take that on as well. Thank you. And to just end it all up, sum up in 3 words what you think the ideal South African entrepreneur is.
Well, someone that is determined, so that's the first word. Someone that is passionate, And I guess the third word would be some sort of emotional intelligence. So you need to have a feel for the market that you're targeting, and you need to be determined to get through that and show your passion in doing that.
Brilliant. That was Abu from the Venture Network speaking to us about entrepreneurial tips and tricks here on The Big Interview.